So, here's what you need to know. Katy Perry is going to be on this show after 8 o'clock today. Make sure you've got Global Player, the official Capital app. You can see the whole thing on there. But we wanted to surprise one lucky Katy Perry superfan with the chance to meet her. And she joins us right now. Morning, Izzy.
Morning.
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 Oh, Izzy, this is going to be a lot of fun. So, how much of a Katy Perry superfan are you?
An absolutely huge one. No words.
Oh, how have you gone to like all the gigs, all the tours? Have you got all the albums, all the merch? Talk to us.
I do. I saw her for the first time in 2011 and have just not looked back. Every tour since then. I've flown to Vegas to see her residency twice.
Wow.
Twice, yeah. Opening and closing.
Oh my gosh. Do you think she would recognise you?
I'd like to think so, but I mean, she meets so many people. Potentially.
So, you said you'd do anything to meet Katy Perry, including listening to her new song all day. So, here is your mission. Should you choose to accept it, we've stuck you in the Capitol Green Room. I know it's very early, but you need to listen to Katy's new single, Woman's World, as many times as you possibly can in 2 hours. So for every play of Katy's single in full that you can squeeze in before she gets here, we're going to reward you with 3 seconds of one-on-one time with Katy herself.
This is huge. I've actually done a bit of quick maths for you, Izzy. So it could be listened to about 55 times maximum. That's roughly about 2.5 minutes face to face with actual Katy Perry if you listen non-stop.
The dream.
Are you up for this task?
100%.
Yes.
Okay, and you think you can listen to that track 55 times in a row, no stopping?
Yes.
Wow.
Go on, Izzy.
She's like light work. Bring on more.
Only 55?
Yeah.
I just love this so
Wow.
much.
You are the biggest Streets fan. Would you listen to a Streets track 55 times in a row to meet Mike Skinner?
I don't know, the same song over and over again. This is the thing, is that we don't want to put you off Katy Perry because you're listening to it again and again and again and again. But you love her so much that you're kind of up for this challenge.
Oh, 100%. I do this on the daily.
55 times though, Jordan.
Yeah, that's a lot. I've got to say, we will sort you out with some food and coffee. Water breaks are allowed. And obviously, if you need to nip to the toilet, that's allowed as well. This is all we
But
want.
Katy Perry will be playing.
Yes, we want you to be comfortable. This isn't us, like, being cruel or anything like that. We want...
You're not trapped or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're up for this for a laugh.
Yes, definitely.
Go on, Izzy. This is commitment. We will check in with you a little bit later on. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Go forth and play that Katy Perry. It's time to check in with our Katy Perry superfan who's trying to complete a challenge to meet Katy when she joins us on the show today after 8 a.m. So from 6 o'clock this morning, she's been listening to Katy Perry's track Woman's World on repeat. For every completed play, Izzy will win 3 seconds of a meet and greet time with Katy Perry when she's in Capitol today. Hello, Izzy.
Hi.
Oh, okay. I can hear Katy in the background.
That's it. I love that we can hear it. How are you getting on, Izzy? Do you know every word yet?
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think I came in already knowing them, so...
Oh, wow. You could do the full dance routine to it now by this point, I reckon.
That'll be the next step.
Okay, so the Katy counter says you played it 15 times, which is 45 seconds of time with actual Katy Perry. So we're going to check back in after 7 a.m. Is that all right, Izzy?
Sounds great.
Okay, and you're not, like, losing the plot. It's all good. You're enjoying it still.
All good. It is flying by, if I'm honest.
Right, okay.
She loves it.
She loves it. Wow. And if you walk out the studio, you can actually hear it blasting across the Capitol office as well. All right, then, like we said, we'll check back in with you very soon, Izzy.
Oh, see you, Izzy. She's having the best time, isn't she, boys?
Loving it.
She is loving it.
Right, in just under an hour's time, Katy Perry will be on this show. And if you missed it so far, we set a challenge for a Katy Perry superfan who said, look, I'll listen to Katy all day if it means to get a chance to meet her.
Yeah, this is great. So from 6 o'clock this morning, she's been listening to Katy Perry's track Woman's World on repeat. And for every completed play, she will win 3 seconds of meet and greet time with Katy when she's in. So right, maybe we can just cross over. So she's sat in our Capitol Green Room. Should we just dip in and see how she's getting on?
Oh, yeah.
How do I get to Green Room Anchor? Oh, here we go.
Oh, she's singing.
Oh, Bless her.
It's on loop. We're hours in now.
How many times has she listened, do you think?
Well, she's been listening since 6. Maybe somewhere around like,
Do you think this is what happens when you get put on hold at a call centre and they can just hear you singing along?
I do it all the time. I sing along to all the tracks. She must be somewhere around like 28, 29, 30, I reckon.
Oh, wow. Okay, so she gets 3 seconds for every time she hears. She's doing well.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
Morning, it's Jordan, Chris and Kevin. It's 20 to 8. And after 8 o'clock today, this lady is going to be on the show. Katy Perry just joined us. We set a challenge for Katy Perry superfan who said she'd listen to Katy all day just to get the chance to meet her. Forget how many bangers she's got. So from 6 o'clock this morning, Izzy has been listening to Katy Perry's track Woman's World on repeat. For every completed play, she will get 3 seconds of meet and greet time with Katy when she's in. Okay, so we're going to do that very, very soon.
With Jordan North, Chris and Sean.
And eBay.
6 minutes past 8 on Capital Breakfast. Right, okay, it's time to check in with our Katy Perry superfan who has spent all of this show so far this morning trying to complete a challenge for her chance to meet Katy Perry.
And here is how it works. So from 6 a.m. this morning, she needed to listen to Katy Perry's track Woman's World on repeat. And for every completed play, she would win 3 seconds of meet and greet time with Katy.
And she's just finished. Izzy, how do you feel?
Amazing. Best 2 hours of my life.
Okay, great.
Aww. I've really enjoyed this. I don't think we've ever done this before. I don't think anyone's ever done this before. Can you take us through how the morning has been?
Just, Katy Perry on repeat, The Dream, dancing around the room. Good vibes.
Yeah, it's quite weird talking to you now that the music has subsided behind you. I know you love that song so much, but hearing it tens of times, hearing it multiple times, I don't know if I could do that with even my favourite song. So you've done very well there.
Thank you. I've forgotten what silence sounds like.
Let's just all have a minute for you now. It sounds like that.
Yeah.
Did you take any breaks?
I didn't.
Wow.
2 hours listening to Katy Perry's brand new track back to back.
So we said for every single play of the song, you would get 3 seconds of one-on-one time with Katy Perry. Now, the Katy Counter said you played Woman's World 49 times.
Wow.
49. Which means, Izzy, you have got 2 minutes and 27 seconds with your favourite person on earth, Katy Perry.
Wow.
49
times.
So funny.
Solid effort.
I love this so much. All right, have you had a think? What questions do you have for her?
I want to know what items she keeps in her dressing room before shows and her most used emoji.
Emojis, yes, great question. That's the kind of thing we need.
Yeah.
Izzy, we're going to give you a little bit of a break to get some time to yourself and get yourself ready to meet your idol, and you will be face to face with her in 15 minutes time.
Woo, can't wait.
But next, Katy will be with us in the studio.
I'm so excited for this, Jordan.
It's going to be so good. Here's
Let's go. Capital Breakfast. Morning. Capital Breakfast. With Jordan North, Chris and Sean.
Capital Breakfast.
Okay, we are joined by someone right now who we haven't seen release music in 4 long years.
Here we go. Please welcome to the show, it's Katy Perry.
Oh my God, actual Katy Perry's here.
I know, and not over Zoom.
No.
Oh my God, if I have to click one more hyperlink, I think I'm going to break.
Me too. How are you? How's the UK treating you?
Well, I just got here from other places in Europe. I know you guys are not Europe, you're UK now. But I was just going to say that the weather is very English. We're in dead summer, and it's like, I'll bring a sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a raincoat.
And a brolly.
A brolly.
A brolly.
A brolly.
Yeah.
The worst thing is you can never plan a barbecue in the British weather.
I know.
So I've got these guys coming to mine next week for a barbecue, and I'm like, if it rains, what we're going to do? Whereas like in California, it's going to be hot all the time, don't you?
Everywhere else in the world is just like boiling. It's like people are not going to survive, and you guys are like, we're fine. let's still have piping hot tea.
Katy, right off the bat, can you settle a bit of a debate for us? Because most Fridays, we love to play your song Last Friday Night. It's so good. It gets us hyped for the weekend. weekend. But we played it last Friday, and Chris raised a very good point that it might be the most perfect song for a Monday, because the lyrics talk about last Friday as if you're looking back at your weekend.
Yes.
Whoa.
So can you settle it for us? Is it a Friday song looking forward to the weekend, or is it for a Monday when you're looking back at your weekend?
The pop is not that deep. It's just pop.
Don't overthink it.
I think it's really like a song I wrote in my 20s when it was a constant like buzz train where you're just like, all right, we're just going to keep this train going forward, you know?
Fine. So it's a song for every day then.
It's a song for every day,
Great.
you know?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, let's talk about...
It's a Friday feeling. It's like, I was just in Barcelona and it was like boiling hot and beautiful there. I'm still holding that temperature in my mind
Yeah, I know
here
what you
today
mean.
in London.
And also, that music video is just one of the greatest things ever made, isn't it?
Which one?
Well, for last Friday night.
Oh, for last Friday night. Oh, it was, it's definitely a glow up story.
Kevin McHale, do you remember? He's the man. Let's talk about...
And Hanson.
Yeah.
And Kenny G. Oh my God, it was a good one.
See? That's everything.
Let's
Told
go
you.
back.
Yes.
Let's roll the tape.
Right, we could honestly chat to you for ages with plenty more to talk about, including a very special moment with one of your biggest fans, Katy. Okay?
Really?
Yes. But first, let's get on the track that everybody is playing at the moment. It's Woman's World. Can you introduce it for us?
This song is my first song from my new record coming out September 20th. My new record's called 143, and this is the first amuse-bouche of the record. It's called Woman's World, a song I wrote after having my daughter and feeling super connected to my feminine divine.
8:16 on your Monday. Katy Perry's Woman's World is playing for you right now.
Capital Breakfast with Jordan North, Chris and Sean. Capital Breakfast.
It's Capital Breakfast, and right now we're joined by the woman who got Snoop Dogg to rap about bikinis, zucchinis and martinis. It's Katy Perry!
Wait, isn't Snoop doing a torch at the Olympics?
I interviewed him last week.
What an icon.
I know,
How great. That's exactly America's representation right there.
he was so good. We took him for a really fancy tea in a hotel.
Tight.
And he had some scones and tea and sandwiches, and he was
Did I read he stopped smoking?
not for
He
what
was
I...
smoking with you guys.
He was very hungry after he went for a quick break.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he'd use the torch as a lighter, though?
I hope so.
Wouldn't that be huge?
Oh, well, if he does it, the internet will do it for him.
Yes.
Now, Katy, you're an honorary Brit at this point.
Why? Because I'm like married to two English guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I have been.
Yeah. So,
Not really.
does your husband Orlando have any like British habits that you've kind of picked up over the years and adopted as your own?
Oh, he won't let me leave the bag in.
Oh,
Is that right?
I beg your pardon?
Oh,
tea bag.
Tea.
Yes.
Tea.
Don't leave the
Tea bag.
Please tell me.
Tea. Yes.
Please tell me you don't make tea in the microwave like a lot of Americans.
No freaking way.
Oh, thank you.
No way.
Thank
Get
you.
that out of here.
Yeah.
So it's we have PG everywhere, and he's all about that.
Yeah.
So he's taught me how to make a cup of proper a builder's.
A builder's tea.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. How come you get more English when I say builders?
I don't know how it works like that. I think he is embracing the British life. I actually saw him in a local pub of mine, and
This is true.
weirdly, this is a true story. He's a phenomenal singer, right? I never realised this.
Well, after a couple of pints, yeah.
So I was in the same pub as him, St. Patrick's Day. Right, I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah.
And then he stood up and started singing this old Irish folk
Yes,
song.
he does that sometimes when we have family talent shows. And it's beautiful, actually.
It's incredible because it was like this old song about, someone, it was almost like an
Lover
old
lost
love from
Yeah.
another life. And he stood up and it was like his voice was really weathered. And
I mean, I've been with him for almost 9 years. You don't think he has some hidden talents?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it was incredible to win this first hand.
He's great. We spent a lot of time in the countryside here, and we actually love spending most of our summers in London and in the country here. And we do pub dinners like 5 times out of the week, and it's just like full English experience. I love it.
Has he picked up any Americanisms? Does he say like diaper and trash, or does he still say rubbish?
No, and
nappy?
that's why our daughter is a little bit like, what's what? Like, mind your head.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say duck? But now she says, mind your head. And
I have never thought of it like that
she
before.
says tomato, and I'm like, well, this must be from Peppa Pig, or is this from your father? I don't know which one. She doesn't say anything else besides tomato. I'm like, what?
Mind your head.
We went to a Paddington Bear experience a couple of days ago. It was so sweet, and she had a marmalade sandwich.
You've got to go to Peppa Pig World.
Oh, yeah.
I took my
I'm
kids
going
there.
to. It's just like an hour and change away. So we've been to Legoland. I mean, we spent all day in Hyde Park yesterday walking. It's like this London is our favorite place. I think it's the best city in the world. Yes. I think like Time Out has also said that.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Maybe.
Have you been to Manchester? Yeah, you've been to Manchester.
I've been to Manchester,
Yeah.
Liverpool. I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
Birmingham,
Yeah. Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Belfast.
I'm gonna go to all those spots too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Upcoming tour.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right, we've got something really exciting that we want to do with you, Katy Perry.
Yes.
I know
Please
there's a
don't
weird way to
scare
put
me.
it, but
Okay.
Jordan, do you want to explain?
Yeah, so we've got one of your super fans outside. They are earning a chance to interview you by listening to Woman's World on loop.
Oh, good
Yeah.
for them.
It's finally time to get her in the studio and see.
It was a her.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
great.
See how she got on. Do it all next.
Okay.
Capital Breakfast.
It's Capital Breakfast, and right now we are sitting with the one and only Katy Perry. I'm so excited. I can't believe you're here, and I've been in
I'm
radio.
so happy to be
I
back.
know. I'm like you soundtracked my Freshers Week. Do you remember I Kissed a Girl?
Yeah.
2008. It was my Freshers Week song.
What's a Freshers Week?
Okay, sorry. A Freshers Week is the first week at university or college for you. So you used
A
to go.
hazing of sorts.
Yes, and it was just, and now and you and Kings Leon Sex on Fire was everywhere at the time. It was,
Wow, sexual.
And, yeah, and now you're here, and it's amazing.
Now, Katy, we've been filling you in on a little something we've had going on this morning. So, one of your biggest fans, her name's called Izzy, and she's
so
been
English
Yeah,
already.
Isabel, very beautiful. She's been sat in our Capitol green room listening to your song "Woman's World" on a continuous loop, and she said she would listen to you all day just to get a chance to meet you. With each play of the song in full, she's got 3 seconds with you. So. We'll find out how many times she listened to that song, but she wants to interview you right now on Capital Breakfast. So let's bring in Izzy and tally up her total. Welcome, Izzy.
Oh,
Hi, Izzy. Oh my God, you are like a businesswoman. Hi. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you.
Izzy, hi, and just try and sum up. You're literally sitting right next to your favourite person ever, your idol. It's Katy Perry.
Wrap my arms around her.
Absolutely surreal and
You smell good too.
Oh my God, thank you. So worth the 2 hours of listening to Women's World on
That's
repeat.
more than me.
Things I do for you.
I know. Do you feel sexy confident?
Of course.
Yes.
Always.
Oh, this is really sweet. This is really special. Right, Katy, let me explain. The producers crunched the numbers. Izzy listened to Woman's World a total of 49 times,
Great.
which is extraordinary, earning her 2 minutes and 27 seconds exactly, although there's a bit of extra at the start there, to chat with you. It's fine, Izzy, don't worry, that doesn't count towards it. She's been planning all the questions all morning, so this is the moment.
Yeah.
You've earned it, Izzy.
Okay, Izzy, here we go. Your time starts now.
Do you want to know where the Witness documentary is? No. Do you want to know when the next single is? No.
Okay, right. Take the
Go,
first
tick,
two
tick,
off. Right, Katy, what is your go-to pre-show song that you love to listen to, hypes you up before you get on stage?
Oh, goodness. I don't do a pre-show song. I do a pre-show meditate.
Okay.
I do a
What does that involve?
Well, I usually get someone to train everyone in my tour if they want to learn, and it's a transcendental meditation. We do it at 6 o'clock before, like, everybody goes to eat and then goes on stage, and so we do it for 20 minutes all together, and it's just like a vibe. It just creates a vibe, calm, and also
Nice.
gives you so much energy. Like that's what meditation does.
Yeah.
Is it brings out the energy that is already inside of you. Go next.
Second, I have always wondered, what is your most used emoji and why?
Oh, my most used emoji is the red heart.
Okay.
But it's not just the red heart, it's the deep red heart.
Right.
Yes, because I am a heart girl. I like to shoot from the heart. I love to connect. If you were to catch me at a party, there's no small talk. I am literally like, tell me everything about your life. Let's talk. And then I love deep connection.
Yes, I love that.
It's the 5 Scorpios in me.
Next thing is, what is the one thing that you always have to have in your dressing room? No matter what country you're in, what's there?
1 minute to go, guys. Sorry. 1 minute to go.
I mean, honestly, it has to be bananas because I think it's a beautiful item. It's like it's like there's potassium, and it's like you can get them anywhere around the world. Doesn't matter, and you peel them, and they're always clean. And like if you're feeling low blood sugar, bananas. Okay. I know that's not that exciting. Also, apple cider vinegar, I do a lot of it to turn my system from acid to alkaline and for gut health, which is amazing. And then, of course, Dissoir,
I know it well.
Spritz
Don't
Italiano.
worry. And, of course, back to the
30
album.
seconds.
What song on 143 are you most excited for the fans to hear? I know you've been teasing clips,
I've been teasing Lifetimes a lot,
Yes.
and that song is so personal to me because it's a song about finding your soulmate in every lifetime, and that for me has been Daisy.
10 seconds, sorry. Go on,
I'm
Izzy.
talking. It's not her.
Is it one more in?
No, I'm talking. You can't. It's a woman's world. All I'll say is that 143 for me is I Love You, and it's a sign from my angels. And I was just telling Izzy about Lifetimes, which is a song that I think everyone's going to be hearing quite soon. It's a song about my daughter and finding her. Like, I tell her every night, will you find me in every lifetime? And she says yes. And we've been on like a little bit of a summer vacation, and I always have these chocolate gold coins with me, and I hide them in the sandcastles that she makes. So when she's digging, she finds like pirates' chocolates, gold coins. And so I said to her the other night, I said, will you find me in every lifetime? She says yes, and we'll find chocolate gold coins together. Oh. And I was like,
That's so adorable.
and I love Orlando so much, and it's 143. Woo! See, I said it too. It's all meant to be.
It's meant to be.
Izzy, you have truly earned your place as an honorary Katy Cat. Izzy, we really appreciate you doing that. Katy, I don't know where to start. We're so happy you came back to see us.
I'm so happy to be here. I love you guys.
Talking about 143, it drops on the 20th of September. So will you try and come back in to see us then? Maybe.
All I know is that when I come back, it's going to be full-on action. I'm going to bring full-on action all over the UK to all the nooks and crannies. My UK fans are incredible. They've been so amazing. They've come out and supported and let's just say a lifetime together, and it's been a beautiful one. And they've shown me pictures of them being like 13 and now they're like 24 or 25 or 26, and it's been beautiful. It's what a journey.
Katy Perry, everybody.